Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel, Undefined Threadz TV, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Jahchey, and before you do anything else, make sure you hit that subscribe button right there, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're always notified every time I post a new video. So today I decided to share a story time with you guys, and it was the time that these girls tried to fight my friends and I over a spot in the club. Yes, like a whole spot in the club, like insane. My little mini popcorn bag that probably tried to hold me, but like, how are you not gonna open the H? So yeah, let's get into the story. Okay, so this happened about 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, it happened about 2 or 3 years ago. So just a little background. It's 4 of us, 4 main characters. It was me, it was Tati, it was Tay, and we're gonna call the last girl, because I don't know if I should use her name or not. It's no beef, but like, you know, I don't know. We'll call her Ryder. We'll call her Ryder. Okay, so it was either days before Boxing Day or New Year's Day. One of the days. Either way, both of those days are really big days in Bermuda. Like, everybody gets dressed up, goes to the football games, and then afterwards, you know, you go out. Like, you know, it's things, like, it's proper events. Like, it's like the only place to be. So, whichever way, those were coming up, those 2 events. So, you know, the 3 of us, being Tati, Tay, and I, we had always, like, you know, oh, we want another friend, like, you know, when you just feel like your group isn't complete. Okay, water. You know, when your group just isn't complete, we're like, fuck, like, our team needs one more member, like, we wanted another friend, like, you know, we wanted somebody else to join the situation. So we were always talking about it, like, always, like, we was actually talking about it for like months. Like, you know, it wasn't just something that we just like, oh my gosh, we want a friend, but it was just like, you know, when it came up, one of them type things, like, you know. So one day, I don't know what happened, but we was talking about something, so I had tweeted it. So I was like, I can't remember, but because it's on my old Twitter, I would go back on it if I could. But it was pretty much me saying like, oh, my friends and I really want other friends, but people think we're like so mean or something like that, like, you know. So Ryder had answered back, and she was like, oh my gosh, I feel this way too, like, or something. So then her and I was getting back and forth, like, oh girl, well, we could be friends, like, you know, da-da-da. So then she had DM'd me on Twitter, and she was like, you know, if we really do this, people's gonna hate on us, blah blah. So I'm like, girl, like, who cares? Like, you know, like, we're lit, we're gonna be friends, we're all cute, we're all pretty, like, who cares? So cool. So everything's all great. We were talking, exchange numbers, boom, like, everything's straight. So anyways, we didn't actually link up or nothing, like, you know, it's not like we made plans to. So, you know, we're all talking about, like, the 3 of us, Tay, the 3 musketeers. So when I'm referring to me, Tay, and Tati with the 3 musketeers as a group, and then Ryder is Ryder. Cool. So we're all like talking or whatever, and we're like, yeah, like, we're gonna have a new friend, like, she could dress, and she's pretty, it's perfect, like, the team's gonna be perfect, like, you know, as long as she's lit. So whichever day it was, whether it was Boxing Day or New Year's Day, whatever. The day came and it was just like, hey, like we should invite her because, like, you know, everyone knows that we're going to be going out later, so this is the perfect time to see like if she could really hang. Like this is going to be her like initiation, probation type hour, you know, because you can't just be hanging with anyone. Like, yeah, excuse me, yeah, someone could be cute and they could dress, but that don't mean that, you know, the vibes can match. So we was like, okay, bang. So hit her up, asked if she wanted to come. She's like, yeah, cool. So after leaving, oh my god, it's spiders in America. That was scary, and I just used like all my bath stuff, my cleaning stuff to kill that spider. Because oh, we ain't doing that now today. I need to close this window. Oh, that was a big creature. So after leaving the game, so it was the Three Musketeers, we went to the game, cool. So we was going to meet up with Ryder after the game. So after the game comes, so we're on our way and we're driving back to Tata's house. So I'm telling these girls, I was just like, we're gonna get in a fight tonight. And I just had this feeling, and they're like, what? Like, why? And the thing is, we had never, ever gotten a group fight before, ever. But I just had that feeling. I was like, we're going to get in the fight tonight. You know, I didn't know why, but I just had that feeling. And every time, like, I kind of say something like that, it happens. So anyways, you know, we brushed it off. We're like, yeah, good vibes, good vibes, cool. So, you know, Ryder comes to Tata's house. We change into our, like, you know, second outfit for the night. Everyone's like ready. We go out, it's a good time. Like we're enjoying ourselves, cool. Everything's cool. Everything's cool, everything's gravy, you know. We're drinking, you know. We're getting along. It's even like it's gonna be a good little friendship, you know. It's gonna be a good little. So yeah, we're good friends, cool. So the way the Three Musketeers are, we like to be in the front. Like we're gonna be right at the front, right where the DJ is. Like, you know, we want to be able to tell you when to change the songs, what song to put on. Like, want to hype you up, hype ourselves up, be able to put our stuff down on the table. Like, it's just us. Like, that's how we are. So cool. That's where we are. Like, you know, at first we was the only ones there. Like, you know, we is always like the first ones to go up the front. Like, you know, like it was like, not to say it like that, but it was like people knew that that was our spot. But anyways, so we're there, cool. And I remember it's 4 hours, 4. So the way we're standing, it's Ryder and I in the front, and then Tay and Tati like this. So it's kind of like 2 in the front and then 2 kind of adjacent in the back. So that's how we are standing, like in a cute little section. So Ryder and I wanted to go to the bathroom and go get a drink. So we go do that. Tati and Tay are still standing there. They ain't left, they ain't moved. They're still in our spots. Our stuff is still on the table. Cool. We come back and we see that it's girls where we was. Cool, you know, that biggie. And then the table's big enough for all of us. The spot's big enough for all of us. So, and these girls were behind us all this time. Keep in mind, behind us the entire time. Nevertheless. So we left. You know, we're coming back with our drinks, the 2 of us. So we're like, you know, oh, excuse me, like, you know, excuse me. Put our stuff on the table, stood back exactly where we were. No beef, you know, we weren't, no hostility, nothing, you know, we were super polite. Everything was good, like, everything was good. So why these girls start running their mouth in the back? Running their mouth, running their mouth, running their mouth. We ain't paying them, no mind, no mind. They keep going. So Tati starts getting off. She's like, why are you talking? They said, excuse me, you knew that they were standing there all this time. So now, they're getting, like, shit's getting back and forth with, like, 2 of them that was in their group. So because I'm like, no, we're not doing this, even though I like said it was gonna happen, I'm like, no, we're not doing this, like we're not arguing. So I'm like, why are we fighting? It's over a spot, like just shut up. It ain't that serious. Like, you know, I'm trying to dead the situation. Cool, the situation dead. So if you think turning up again, why one of the girls starts talking again? Sis proper starts running her mouth again. So here I go, why are you still talking? I thought we just deaded it. Why are you still getting on? Like, why are you still getting on about the situation? Because it's pointless. Like, you're arguing over a spot. We was already heard. We said excuse me politely. Why are you getting on bed? Like, for nothing. Like, you know. So, we're going at it. Next thing you know, Tati goes. It really makes me laugh because like it was so hilarious. Tati goes, I ain't doing this talking shit no more. And the thing is, so her and one of the girls are just fighting and I'm just standing there like looking for a good like hard 5 seconds because like it didn't register in my mind. And then like I really see her fighting, I'm like, oh, so we're fighting. Like, so we're just like hooking these girls, okay, hooking these girls. And mind you, these are big girls. Like, we lot are all like short and skinny, tiny girls. Like, so like, you know, we're all like, the tallest was like 5'3" of us. Like, you know, the tallest person's 5'3". Yeah, we got on heels, but we're all still short. Like, you know, short and skinny. Like, the heaviest person is probably about 125 at the time. Like, you know, so I have, like, we're small girls, and these are some big girls. Like, these are tall girls, and, like, you know, they're not, like, fat, but, like, you know, they're probably, like, a go 140. You know, like, you know, it matters. Weight and size matters. It matters when you're fighting. So anyways, we're fighting. Tay starts fighting. We're fighting. Next thing you know, Ryder starts fighting. Like, you know, I look over, Ryder's fighting. I'm like, wow. Are you fighting, honey? You don't need to be fighting. Like, you know, you don't even know us. You don't know us. And she's, like, fighting with us. So, like, we're really, like, hooking. Like, we're hooking in the club. Like, you know, people are, like, all around, like, you know, because it's like a big girl fight, and we is actually outnumbered. That's the thing, because it was like 4 of us, and I think it was, I want to say it was like 6 in there, and we is outnumbered, but we're beating them, like, you know, we're beating them. So, you know, I just remember like 2 of my friends, like other friends, that like, because whichever girl I was fighting, like, I must have had all her hair in my head, and I'm just whooshing her, like, wham. So, like, one of my friends like, Jahchey, let her go. And I'm just like, no. Like, just mushing the girl. Like, we just down for the cause. Like, the squad was down for the cause. So anyways, the fight finally gets broken up or whatever. So Ryder disappears. We're like, oh my gosh, like where did Ryder go? Whatever, because like, you know, she was the smallest, and like the girl that she was fighting was massive. Like they picked on her because she was the smallest. Like, you know, because it had actually stopped for a minute. Like the fight had stopped for a minute, and then they started up again. Like, you ain't gonna do that, and you ain't gonna pull the smallest person. Like, you know, like it ain't gonna happen. Like, we're gonna protect her. Like, it's not gonna happen. But you know, Ryder, she threw damn hands. We all threw damn hands, okay? They got damn paws, that. They got damn paws. But, excuse me. But yeah, so Ryder was outside with her boyfriend, so she's like crying. Was she crying? Or she's just facts? I can't remember. Like, I think she's like, you know, like crying mad, like you're not real mad, but crying, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So anyways, you know, after we had all calmed down or whatever, we went in the bathroom, freshened up, and we enjoyed the rest of our night at the front of the party. Right where we were. We enjoyed ourselves. Anyways, so like days later, like we found out that like the girls, like they wanted to fight us again because like they lost, and they lost to younger girls and girls that was smaller than them, and yada yada yada. And we're just like, well, if you want to fight again, we could fight again. Like, you know, it ain't nothing, especially now since, you know, we'll be prepared, we'll be dressed accordingly, like we're gonna be dressed accordingly, the weaves can be packed away, we can get have on new heels, like, you know, if you want to do it, we could do it, like, you know, we like the four of us, we were not pressed, and we told her, like, when it came to water, we was like, hey, we you, like, yo, real ass, because we tell you, you did not have to fight for us at all, like, you don't know, like, you know, you don't know us, you don't owe us anything. I wouldn't, like none of us expected her to fight. Like, if she would have not fought with us, we would have been fine with it, because it's just like, your loyalty is not to us at all, because we're just meeting, like, you know. But she threw them hands, and like we loved her for that, like, no lie, we loved her for that. But yeah, the beef was squashed afterwards. Like, after a while, like, the girls didn't want to fight us no more. We saw them like a couple times, like seeing them individually and stuff, and you know, no eyes were rolled, nothing happened. So it was just like, yeah, it's dead. And it was like, it was a dumb situation. Like, yo, you fought us over a spot in the club, like, you know. And what made it worse is that they was older than us. So it's like, you look like meatballs, like you know, like, it was real silly of them to do that. But you know, no beef no more, like, it was all good after that. But that was one funny situation. And I said it, I knew it was gonna happen, I knew it was gonna be a fight. And the funny thing is about it, when we was fighting, I had just got sewing. I think it was like my first time getting off like a full head of weave, and like this was inches. Like, I'll insert a picture. I'm gonna insert a picture of us, because like we is cute. The makeup and all that, don't judge all that, by the way. It's like, you know. But like me, I was like, fuck, like, I'm really getting a fight with this weave. Like, no, it ain't no way, because I knew I could have got beat, because like, you know, that's perfect, like, to take a girl down. So I'm like, no. Like, I ain't catching these hands, like, I'm swinging that weave back and forth, back and forth. I ain't getting hit, and if you want to tell nobody. Lord, that was so funny. I remember, like, the next day my granny called me. She's like, Jahchey, I heard you got enough fight. I'm like, yup, I did. I'm like, yup, I did. She's like, well, did you lose? No, I didn't. She's like, okay then. Like, yup, did I? Like, ain't losing over her, ain't no way. We don't play like that, darling. No, we don't. No, we don't. But that was such a funny time. Like, and after that, like, we had good times together. Like, the friendship ended up not like lasting, you know. But it ended real weird. But you know, I don't know, whatever. But you know, it ain't no beef or whatever. You know, we could still be like in public, probably wouldn't, but like, you know, it could be alright. Like, you know, we could be friends again. But yeah. But yeah, guys, so that was the time that some girls tried to fight us in a club over a spot. Over a spot. Not even over a nigga, like, over a spot. That was comical. But if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave any comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Mm-hmm.